This is the fall of BLACKBOTTOM. Who is Ajax? Ajax the Invincible is what he goes by. He is the Overlord. He is the Iron Saint. He's the human leader of Azloria. Being glorious conqueror, a tyrant, he intends to subjugate the world and gain true sainthood. This demonic invasion cannot be defeated. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be delayed. Ajax's wrath is inevitable, and the fall of BLACKBOTTOM with it. But 5 heroes might be a ripple in a raging tide, saving as many innocent civilians as they can while fleeing BLACKBOTTOM with their lives.
I'm playing Sulfur, the Devil Elementalist, focusing on fire, naturally. Born into a life of crime, but now he's trying to change his ways and become a hero.
Yes, I am the Black Bopper. She was born to a life of crime, and she is not attempting to mend her ways. Quite happy with her ways.
A deafening crash, that is an earthquake and thunder and lightning all at once, explodes around and within the inn. White hot and all-consuming, you guys have just stepped out of your rooms. Through the shattered outside walls of the inn, the scent of alchemical explosives fills the air. You can catch glimpses of grim soldiers mounted on giant hawks, dropping explosives and strange orbs as they soar across the city. Around you, chaos reigns in the form of fiends, screams, and fire. Flames lick at the edges of the hole that's opening up at the center of the floor, widening as it's burning. The groaning of the building's timbers tells you that the inn can't be protected against its imminent collapse, but the civilians inside can be saved if you act quickly.
This uses Lightfall to teleport the 2 women in the room to the far,
yeah, so glowing
west.
lights cascade down. You can almost see like an angel or angelic figure type moving through there, lifting them out of the rubble. And now with your teleport, you can actually teleport someone standing. They don't stay prone. So you teleport those 2 out of the rubble. The angel's helping them on their way, and you got 2 people saved.
My brutal slam again, I think.
Oh, wow. Good roll. That 14 damage obliterates him. So you throw his chunks off of the 3rd floor, and it rains down demon parts on the ground below.
If Fiona says, housekeeping, I'm going to use my brutal slam. It just seems to be the thing. Wow.
Oh, a crit. Okay, this is awesome. You're raging at 4 ups. You're doing 18 damage with a hit, pushing him 4 squares. Plus, you're pushing him into something, right? And so he's going to take 4 points of damage by hitting the wall. So you crush him against the wall, just breaking every demon bone in his body, and he sloughs down to the ground, dead. You get another action this round.
Oh, perfect. She winks at the conduit and says, I've got your back. But that's not her action. She moved.
I'm going to give you, this is a hero point. You can spend that whenever you take damage to regain your recovery stamina without spending a recovery.
I like the sound of that.
All right, I'm up to 6 for insight.
Nice.
So I am going to use Get In, Get Out. So yeah, this demon has chased me up these stairs, and I'll be like, oh, you're fast. And then I will kill it.
17, tier 3 result, 18 damage. You do a lot of damage. And you move your speed without provoking before or after the attack. So yeah, down it goes. The floor finally collapses down into the floor below it. The shadow's already down there, so it takes no damage at all from the fall. Tacticians running for the stairs will get edge on this resistance roll. The collapsing floor is going to cause all of you to be knocked prone, all of you to take damage, unless you make a good might or agility resistance roll.
Tiptoe across this one board and get on this side.
It looks real narrow, and so you might have like an easy agility test or fall.
Well, I'm always up for comedic relief.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Beauty.
2 whirlwind attack.
The 8 damage kills both of the frenzieds. Does 8 damage to ruin it, and you can push them 1.
I am then going to use Black Ash Teleport and appear here. And then I will spend 3 insight and do Blade Dance.
Oh, nice.
Which says I move up to my speed, and that movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. I make a power roll against each enemy who becomes adjacent to you during the move. Now, I should double check. If I move away from these guys, does it get the 2 in behind, or should I start there?
That's a good question.
I'll just start here. Just
okay.
To be safe. All right, so Blade Dance, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
Well done.
Tier 2 results, 5 damage to everything. Every pitling is cut down.
Nice.
These guys both take 5. Oh, and since they're minions, that kind of goes through them. So 10, 8 to the first one and 3 to the second one.
I am going to half my movement to move up behind this one. I will use my maneuver to mark it, calling out to Fiona to aid me in my. And I will take a big ol' swing at it with my polearm using
8, 9, 10. You got marked 11, 12. So you're going to get at least the tier 2 result.
Perfect. So it'll take 12 damage, and then an ally within 10 can also make a signature reaction attack on it.
Or you can do a free
Brutal
strike.
slam.
Brutal slam. There you go.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, because you got an edge against it. So that's tier 1. You're doing 7 damage even with a tier 1.
With my mark as well, me and my allies have extra damage.
Your reason
Equal
damage,
to my
right?
reason score.
+2.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
each did +2 on our attack.
Got it.
And edge on the power rolls.
Got it. Down goes
Yeah,
that
I
demon.
think we just schmucked it.
Yep.
Try searching again.
Okay, another easy reason test over there.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Can I use that lucky dog thing since search is an intrigue skill?
Yes. So you take D6 stamina. So go to roll D6, and you take that much stamina. You increase your result by 1 tier, and you find indeed a satchel.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice. You find a satchel of healing potions. This is what healing potions do in this game. They're a thick red liquid that tastes of sour beer. You drink them as a maneuver. You regain your recovery stamina without spending a recovery.
I'm going to take a swing at it with my polearm. 16, so not quite tier 3, but that's okay. It'll take 10 damage, and I will spend a recovery.
Okay, you can see it's on fire on the western half. The eastern half, the floor is collapsed into the ground floor below, and there's a human clutching onto the very last part of the flooring in the southeast corner.
I'm going to run into the fire.
Okay.
And I want to get to the last remnants of the floor and
Okay.
see if I can jump to the gentleman over here.
Okay. You do. You leap on
Oh,
over
no.
there. You take
Okay.
no fire damage. I think you ignore, 5? Yeah, ignore 5. You
Yes.
run through the flames, take no damage, and you get to the guy and you help him. You lower him to the ground floor below, and he's safe.
Or does he step on his fingers?
Light fall on myself and this creature next to me
Oh, nice.
and do 3 holy damage.
Oh, and it is weak to holy, so it's going to take 6 holy damage total.
Sweet. And then I'm going to teleport myself out of its reach. And then what I'd like to do is go on this column and try and climb down.
You do. You climb down to the ground floor. Ground floor is a graveyard. The bodies of guests and staff alike litter the ground. Their corpses either charred or rendered to bloody heaps of shredded flesh. 2 packs of fiends are clustered around a black iron ball hovering in midair, set with deep ridges and burning with a wicked flame, not of this world. Demons within 5 of that black ball are going to gain an edge to all attacks they make and all resistance rolls they make, as the demonic power
Right.
of that thing washes over them. Now go ahead, Shadow.
Yeah. Okay. So I gain 2 insight at the start of my turn. Oops. And I will spend 5 to blade song or blade dance.
Nice.
And I will be moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you get
which should hit all
everyone
the
but the
demons
north one.
except for that one.
Got it. 4 damage to everything. That's you got 2 of the north ones, so you did 8 damage to the one of that guy. You did 4 damage to this guy. At every pitling, and 4 damage kills every pitling, so they all are gone.
Right. Good.
Create a area where the ground turns into a morass of spongy flesh by you, Conduit. He's going to slide you around in it a couple squares, but the Conduit has stability 3, which means the Conduit reduces all force to move by 3. So Conduit, you hunker down, set your feet in the stone, and don't move under this demon's control, this demon compulsion. And that's good because you take damage for every square you move through. And until the start of that thing's next turn, that area is going to be difficult terrain and still do damage if you move through it. There we go. So that area of ground is difficult or dangerous terrain.
I'm going to shout as loudly as I can, "Come over here! Come and get me!" And I'm going to say, "If you really want that shadow elf, he's over here too." And I'm going to come down here.
I peek around the corner and give you a very dirty look.
Okay, we'll have that Ramash come after you, Fiona, since you taunted it so elegantly. It's got speed of 5. It's going to teleport to there. It's going to do an Abyssal Strike on you when it gets there. Just a tier 1 result. So 4 damage to you and teleports 2. And it's going to use 5 villain points to teleport you with it. So it's going to move 2. It'll go there, and it'll drop you adjacent to the fire. Joke's on it. You're immune to fire. But you do take 4 damage from that attack.
Dewey is going to Thunder of the Divine.
Ooh,
and
nice.
hit that cluster of the 4.
You got it. Under the Divine. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's going to be 4 Sonic push 1. Let's see, it's 3 minions in there, so 4 times 3 is 12. 2 kills that one. 10 carries over and kills that one. And 12 damage, or no, 4 damage to this guy there. You push them all 1, so you push him 1 right into that.
Yep.
And him 1 away from you there. Okay. So then that guy enters the fire, takes 3 damage for that.
I'm going to power up a Healing Grace, so you can spend 2 recoveries.
2 recoveries for the...
And then I'm done.
So is that 18 points
Yeah.
for me? Since okay.
I'm going to open the earth around the Torla up there.
Okay. So you can
And-
do 4 1x1 squares.
That's
So,
what I'll do.
Draw boxes. Surface of the world around you opens up at your command. 4 holes open. Each of them 6 squares deep, 30 feet deep. Rolled really good on your power roll.
Yeah, I did.
Target falls in hole and can't reduce the height of the fall. And you can keep them open. So all 3 of the demons plummet into the earth. 30 feet down. That is 6 squares. You got agility, so it's 5 squares. It takes 10. Then this guy's going to die. And then this guy here, it's got agility 1, so he'll take 10 damage when he hits the ground down there. And all 3 of those are prone. 6 squares below you.
Generate more rage. I'm up to 11 now. It goes to 11. Can I just like jump down this pit
Absolutely.
and like
Just fall right on top of that thing.
and just
Okay.
stomp its
Yeah.
head?
All right. You come crash down this thing. Great axe first, and you just decapitate the thing as you crush into it when you land on the ground there. You notice something.
What?
As that thing's head is decapitated, a strange black plate. Looks like black iron. The same as the black iron of that hellish orb that's above you.
Okay.
The plate is about 6 inches by 6 inches.
If that's a free action to pick it up,
Yeah.
I will do that. And then I'm going to use my 8 movement to start climbing up.
I'm going to fire lance it. Oh yeah, so that's a tier 3. And then that should push it into the wall.
Yeah, you do 10 fire damage to it, plus 5 more damage as you push it against that stone wall, and it dies and falls back down into the pit. And before you do that, you got most people out, so you all get 2 victories. So you can up your victories to 2, and if another combat starts, you'll start with 2 of your heroic resource. Your heroic resources all go to 0. So now you guys have a decision. And you have this 6 by 6 inch square of black iron that is a 1/6 of an inch thick and matches the same black iron as that giant orb in the room that's pulsing and spitting out demonic power. What do you guys want to do about that?
Is there a way to figure out how it might shut down this portal thing?
Yeah, it might. You might, if you bring it close enough, you might be able to figure it out.
I'm willing to do that.
All right. You guys gather around, at least all who are willing. And when you get close to this orb, and before you get into the orb, outside of combat, you can spend recoveries freely. So use up any recoveries you want to use up to get your hit points back up.
My concern is that giant orb is, an egg, and we're just waiting for it to hatch.
Right. When you touch it to the orb opens a slit just wide enough for the plate to be pressed into it if you want.
Like putting a coin into an arcade game.
Yes.
I do that.
Okay. Doing so causes the orb to shimmer, then transform into a portal into the Abyssal wastelands. On the other side of the portal, priests of Ajax have captured a human whose tortured state is attracting the demons sent through to your world. If the priests are defeated, maybe the demon flow into BLACKBOTTOM will stop. You can see a stone platform opening up over a roiling field of entropic energy.
So I assume we don't want to go to the Abyssal Wasteland. We're just going to leave this and go.
It's up to you. You can walk away right now if you want.
That's definitely what Shadow or the Black Bopper suggests.
Let me draw it so you can see it and just to tempt you into actually value.
I mean, it looks horrible, right?
It's almost the worst thing you can imagine. So here's what it looks like.
Oh, I absolutely vault through.
Okay.
Like without hesitation.
All right.
Same with Fiona.
Tactician.
And then I groan as I follow through.
Tyson, roll a d10. You want to roll high.
All right. What's the worst that could happen?
That'd be
You
a
can roll
slash
alone.
R space D10. Oh, okay. The villains this time are going to have the initiative.
Sorry, guys.
This level here is one level lower, so it doesn't really take any extra movement to get down there. But if you were fighting someone who's down there, you'd have higher ground, which will give you edge. Off that edge is the roiling energies of the abyss, and who knows how deep it is.
That seems bad.
It does seem bad. You're facing humans, it looks like. There's death acolytes, and there's apprentice mages, and there is this death cultist at the altar torturing the human that's summoning the demons that are going into BLACKBOTTOM.
He seems nice.
And I'm sorry, so we're starting at 2 heroic since we had...
Yeah, since you got 2 victory points so far.
I'm gonna charge right in the. Here we go. 9.
2
I
damage.
don't know.
Okay, you go for the big swings, Fury, so when you miss bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Just as you're starting to move, Shadow, a horn blares out. The endlessness of the abyssal waste shivers with a profane energy that claws into your very core as if to hollow it out and empty you. Every one of you heroes need to make a might resistance roll. So Shadow, go to make a might resistance roll.
All right, I have edge on all resistance rolls.
Nice. So I think you still got the tier 1 result,
Yeah.
which is 5 corruption slowed. So you can...
I'm going to take a triggered action.
Okay.
So this is before I moved, right?
Right. Correct.
What does slowed do? Just half move?
No, it makes your speed 2.
Yeah, I'll do in all this confusion.
Okay.
Teleport 4.
And you can do
Take
more
2
with
points
insight.
of damage. I took damage! Ah! Oh, the pain!
Oh, and
All
no
right.
effects. So you're not slowed at all. Nice.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
cool power.
That is a cool power.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't even know about that. I'm gonna blade dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
That gets
And
them all.
you're only able to do that because you had victories coming in. It's nice how you get better and better as the day goes on. So 7, 8, 9. Looks like tier 1 result, 4 damage each.
Yeah.
I'll kill one of the death acolytes and do 4 to the other one. And then the apprentice mages, 12 damage kills one of those, does 2 to the other one. There we go.
And I still have a maneuver, and I'm gonna black ash teleport. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna hide under this chain.
Death,
So heroic.
let the death cultist go. Raise my minions. Minions who died this encounter, 1 victory point each, so it's going to take him to get back the 2 that are lost. 2 victory point or villain points. Minion returned to life with a full stamina, but dies at the end of the turn or end of the round. So we'll have a apprentice mage come back.
That's pretty incredible.
Come back, and then that was a maneuver. And he's going to use his death scythe on the Fury. Range of 10. Fury got cover from all the other guys he's doing this through, so he's got 1 edge on this attack. So it's going to be a tier 1 result. 4 corruption.
I'm going to move up a little bit, and then I'm going to hit the 4x4 square with my Thunder Divine.
Okay.
And that's a tier 7.
That's a tier
That'd
3
be the tier
result.
3.
8 sonic damage and push 5. Wow. Okay, so 8 damage is going to kill the acolytes. All the death acolytes die with 8. The apprentice mages, let's see, 8 and 16 remaining will kill him. Boom. Then you push him 5, right on against the altar, 1, 2. And then he's got 3 left, so he's going to take 3 more points damage at the end of that. Boom.
I'm done.
Sir Gerard, your turn.
Double moved. And mark both of them by spending 1 of my focus.
Nice. So until the end of your next turn, both these guys are marked. You guys have edges to attack them, then you do an extra 2 damage to them. 10 small demons are suddenly disgorged from some distant and unhallowed place, tumbling into the stone platform and raising to defend the priests. Their eyes are wild, their hunger unsatiated. Raise his minions. Just a big pile of dead bodies that he raises up from the ground. And then he continues to go back to torturing that human that's by him. You think getting that human free? You think that the sacrificing and torturing they're making on that human is what's allowing, more demons to come. Getting that human free, you think, would take an action. Raise his minions, then he's going to do Death Scythe on that Fury. And weaken that guy. Ooh, 17. 10 corruption to the Fury. And you're weakened.
Ouch.
Intuition ends. Sir Gerard, go ahead.
So I am going to movement up. I am going to mark him, and I'm going to mark him. Be inspiring.
Oh, nice roll. 15 damage to the apprentice, and then that attack goes through him and sweeps, kills him. Southwest. 4 more
That
damage.
one. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, one sweep of that polearm, you kill a bunch of them.
And an ally within 10, so that's going to be the Fury. Fiona, you get to spend a recovery, and you and I each get an edge on our next attack. We make this encounter.
Oh, see, check this out for heroism. 1, 2, 3, and I provoke
Boom, you get
on
hit
purpose.
for 2 points damage, Shadow.
All right, and I will use my triggered action and make it 1 point of damage and teleport 3, or teleport 4.
Ooh.
3,
Very heroic.
4. And I will see what I can do about getting this guy out of here.
You get him off with an action. That sounded bad.
All right. I will.
You free him with an action.
I get him
Much
off,
better.
then I free him, and then I will Black Ash teleport and say, I hope you can get out on your own. And I go here and hide.
He's cowering behind the altar. He's cowering behind the altar.
Your heroism there. Yeah.
Shadow, you can
Jesus.
have a heroic token. Again, if you get hit, you get to spend a recovery for free without spending a recovery.
Okay.
You can see them channeling the energy from those necrotic bolts into their wounded allies.
So I'm gonna fire lance him.
Okay.
Oh, 9, 10, 11. I don't think there's anything I can do, but whatever. So, actually, you know what? I can. Explosive assistance.
So you push him. How far? You want to do 6?
So it's going to be 6.
All right. So 6 more damage from smashing him against the torture device there. I like that. I'm going to use that in D&D now that everything gets pushed around in D&D too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Healing Grace on Fury and let her recover 2 recoveries.
Nice. Oh, and the Fury went. And the Fury had an end of their turn of power and an intuition resist power. Fury, you got to make a intuition resistance roll to end that weakness.
Not gonna happen.
So the effect persists. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you,
Okay,
Conduit.
well, actually, I'm going to spend 3 piety
Okay.
and give Fury 2 healing surges and end 1
Condition.
one condition.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Last of the pitlings. Actually, they will both spit at you, but they will get not as close. Speed of 4. Okay, that's how close they get. Both spitting on you, Conduit. So you're going to take... The way these things work is they're supposed to attack different people, I think, all the time. And so when I do have 1 extra attack you, I just up the damage by 1. So Conduit, you take 4 poison. Elementalist, you're going to take... And actually, I think I roll only 1 time for all of them. That makes it even faster. But I did it separately this time. So Elementalist, you take 2 poison. And then...
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction to... what is it? The horns, or what is it? The glowing eyes. Here we go.
Oh, nice. Okay. 5 psyche to it. Kill it. Nicely done. And that death cultist, you know what he's doing. Those 8 villain points. He's getting some people back in the fight. And then he's going to use his death scythe on tactician. 4 corruption. Oh, bad choice there.
Just washes off of me.
And I'll get in, get out. And I'm going to attack the death cultist.
You have an edge on
We
him.
gotta.
Thanks to the
gotta
tactician.
attack it. All right. That's good because I tend not to roll very well. Oh, but then I roll
not
really
this time.
Nice. That's 18, I think.
18, 20 from the mark.
Yep.
And then I can move 7 behind this thing, but then I'm going to Black Ash teleport and sneakily hide back here behind the guillotine.
She says, "Good night, Bucky," and winds up with her axe, and she's gonna attack the head dude and try to shove him off the hill.
Oh, nice. Okay. Push
Slam
him.
gun?
Yeah, your brutal slam will push him.
That's a tier 2. 12 damage, and then here's Relentless Toss. I don't know if that makes much.
Yeah,
Oh,
push.
plus 2 force movement.
Pushed him 6 squares.
That'll do it.
Yeah. He's got no stability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off into the abyss. You toss the priest. You can hear his screams
Nice.
as he falls in and turns into one more demon or one more soul to power the demons. You just got to get out of here with your charge as the demons are pouring in around you. Apprentice mages are shooting lightning in every direction. We'll do 2 on the tactician and 1 on the fury. So first 2 tactician, lightning strike, lightning strike. You're going to take 2 lightning from the first and 4 lightning from the second tactician. And
Okay.
neither one of them are
Very good.
moving at all, so you're slowed till the end of your turn. Use the snail icon for that. And then the Fury, you're going to take 2 lightning and use the snail icon for you being slowed as well. Next goes Sulfur.
I will move forward, open the earth on the.
Nice. You just want to do a row 4 tall by 1 wide?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll draw that for you.
Will that just create a hole all the way through that they fall
Yeah,
into
it goes
the
right
abyss?
through the platform and they just plummet in. Depending on what he rolled. Oh, he rolled a 17 on the roll. They all plummet into the abyss. And you're going to have to go around that big opening now. Unless he closes it, you can close it right away.
Yeah, I'll just close it.
Okay. Nice. I love it. That's awesome.
Do another inspiring strike.
15 damage kills him, kills him. That's 8. Kills him. You just sweep them all off. Okay, then we just got a few spitlings. This guy's going to come up to here on the elementalist, and 1 guy on the conduit. You both take 3 poison damage. Sulfur, your turn.
Yeah, screw it. All fire lands this. If I go down, I go down. There we go.
Not going down today. That's a
Wow.
crit. You get an extra action. Kill that one.
Sweet. Kill
Okay.
him, and then attack the other one with another fire lance. And that's it.
Okay, and then Dewey. Finish him, Dewey.
I guess that makes sense.
Lightning strikes down from your god and finishes that minion of the demons, and you guys flee
Yay.
out of the hells, having stopped the demonic incursion into BLACKBOTTOM. That's going to help whoever plays in round 2.